Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project planning and everything beauty related. That totally distracted me. My son's in the room, so you'll hear his toys. Sorry about that. So I'm going to update on Same Pan last year, Project Pan, which is created by Shelly from Unapologetically Shelly, who I haven't seen her beautiful face on here in some time, and I hope she's doing well. Excuse me, I'm still getting over COVID. I sound a lot better, but it's still lingering and it's bothering me. But basically with this Project Pan, you use neglected items in your collection. I just brought in anything new, old, whatever, because I knew if I didn't touch some of the new stuff, I wouldn't touch it at all. And even some of the stuff I put in here, I haven't touched at all. So we'll go over all of that. I really need to go through some of these things and decide if I really need them in my collection. So we'll talk about more of that shortly. But it runs from January 8th of 2024 to December 8th of 2024. So there is a month between if you do the, or if she does this again next year, there will be a month of space. The first prompt that I have is Chinese New Year, which is February the 10th of 2024, which is the year of the dragon. And I brought in my Revlon Skin Lights Prismatic Highlighter in 201 Daybreak Glimmer to use 15 times. And I have reached that goal. I brought it in because it looks like what I would assume dragon scales would look like. Basically from like Game of Thrones and things. I'm just like going by that. But it's a really beautiful highlight. It doesn't show as impactful on the face unless I use a more dense brush. So I use a lighter, fluffier brush so I still get a little bit of impact, but not so streaky like this. Although, don't get me wrong, I love a strong highlight. And also, please bear with me. It's like end of the night. I'm just trying to get caught up on some of my updates, and I just feel very like relaxed in my attire and stuff right now. I haven't sprayed my grays. I haven't done anything with my hair. Like, so just forgive me, please. But I know I come on here just to be with friends, and I hope you guys will understand, and I promise I will get to great looks, good hair, all that stuff. Are you okay, honey? You want some waters? Oh, my baby. So that one will be rolling out, which is great. It'll go back into my collection. It will be time to refresh something soon. Next is a holiday or Christmas, which is December 25th. And I brought in the MAC lipstick in New York Apple, which was gifted to me from my husband on Christmas. And it's very beautiful, but I haven't used it. But now that it's fall, I think I will be grabbing this a little bit more. And I wanted to apparently complete it. I don't think I'm going to get to that point because like there's practically a whole lipstick there. And it is a red. But I would like to at least just use it for the entirety of the project, basically. Next is Boxing Day, which is December the 25th. And that is a budget item. December 26th, Boxing Day, is most definitely a Canadian thing. I know it's other places too, but I live in Canada. And we do have that here. It's sort of like our Black Friday, but then we also try and do our version of Black Friday. But yeah, it's like, that is our thing. But this is Colorpop. Wow. Colorpop. Super Shock Cheek Inflexitarian. And this is beautiful, but I don't think I will be buying anything more from Colorpop anymore. You can see the nice dip that I have going in there. My goal is to hit pan on this. So now that, excuse me for 1 second. Sorry. Now that my tan is fading, I can start like lightly applying this onto my cheekbone. I'll probably use it under as well, but look at how gorgeous that looks. Oh, and it's just ever so lightly tapped. It would be better too if you kind of tapped it on the back of your hand if you had too much, because that really is a strong impactful highlight. But this would be so beautiful for inner corner or Cupid's bow, somewhere you want it a little bit stronger. But also, like, look at how nice that looks. You can even pat over top of that with a little bit of a translucent powder just to dim it down a little bit. But I love the color. I love the pigmentation. It's just gorgeous. And so I will have to get some more use on this. I haven't waited in quite a few months because I wasn't using this at all in the summer. But I will be picking this up again, and I will be using it for the entirety of the project because I probably am not going to hit pan anytime soon. Next is for a special occasion, something you've been saving for a special occasion. And I brought in the pigment, Makeup Geek pigment in the shade Utopia, which I'm going to be honest, I'm still saving for a special occasion because I've only used it once. So I think this will be more so for like the December time. I gotta be careful how I'm talking now because this will fly all over. So I'm not going to speak for a second or try not to breathe. It is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. I need to start using that more. So I got to bring that out. But my goal is 10 times. So hopefully I can reach that. Next, we have Cinco de Mayo, which is May 5th, and that is use a 5-pan palette 5 times. I brought in a 6-pan palette, but I wanted to use 5 of the eyeshadows, and I managed to use them the 5 times, so that will be rolling out, and I think I actually am decluttering it from my collection, so I don't have it on me anymore. But it is the Snowball Eye Compact, and it's like 6 different eyeshadows. It comes with a little brush in there. And I already have a home for that, so it is leaving my collection. But I did hit my 5 uses. Next is Summer, reminds me of summer or something you got last summer. And I do have a couple of completed things in here. So the first one here is the Isle of Paradise tanning drops. I actually managed to finish those just before or just after the last update. So I was like, dang it, because I could have had that out last time, but it's all good. I did manage to finish this, so that will go into my empties. And the next one is, I'm going to have to maneuver things all over the place here because I'm not prepared for all of this. But the next thing is 4th of July, which is a product from an indie brand. And I have this way under a bunch of other stuff. Yes, honey. Are you singing? Can you whistle for mom? I have them in here, and I think, yeah, these are them here. These are all the 18 eyeshadows. I have used them a few times. My goal was to use them 30 times, and I've used them 9. So I definitely still need to use them more. I've been using this one a lot because it's sort of that like copper red shift. I'm not sure if you can even really see that. Can you see the orange? Come on now. The orange shift is so strong in here, but all I see is red. Maybe you can see it on screen, I don't know. But I'll try it on my knuckle. Maybe you can see it there. Kind of orange and red there. A little bit of a black base. But it's not the greatest swatch, let's be honest. But I've been trying to use that one a little bit more with these kind of looks. So if I like pop a little bit on the outer portion, you can see it just gives it a little bit more of a reddish on the outer corner, but it also, because when I'm looking around, it kind of gives that a little bit of an orange shift. So I really like it with this copper color that's in my That palette. I haven't really been using many of the other shades, but this one is absolute fire. I just cannot wait to use these. All of them, I'm looking at them and I just want to like, I can't wait to use other eyeshadows. I just cannot wait to use other eyeshadow palettes anymore. So tired of That palette. I can't even stress it enough. I know, I'm sorry. I just cannot stress it enough. But I still have 21 uses to go on that. I probably won't get all 21. Or I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. I'm very, very, very close to completing that orange shade. Like, you'll see in the next update, but I'm allowing myself to mix it up with other eyeshadows right now until it's gone. When it's gone, then I can start using other singles and stuff. But I'm really, 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 really trying to make it the only eyeshadow that I use. So you can understand why I'm like, let's go here. But the next one is Sparklers, which is a sparkly item. And I brought in the Bella Beauty Bar Loose Multi-Chrome Shadow in the shade Sundew. I don't know how well to show you this without swatching it, so I'll do a teeny swatch again. I always swatch this like pretty much every time, I think. But it's so gorgeous. Is that a good enough swatch? It's kind of like that, but a little bit more impactful. It's so beautiful. I think I'll have to put these in another project, but I wanted to use them 5 times, and I have, so that one will also be rolling out. So 3 rollouts so far, as well as the... Let me be able to speak properly. As well as the MAC Snowball Eye Compact. So that's 4 rollouts so far. The next one is Dog Days of Summer, which is July 3rd to August 11th, which is something hot and sultry. And I brought in my MAC red lipstick in the shade 01, which is perfect for fall. Right now, I should be wearing this for work and stuff. And I will be doing that now that I'm thinking of these things. But I want to use it only 5 times. only 5 times and it's been in since January and I've only used it twice. So I need to do that. Next is Latin Heritage Month, which is between September 15th and October 15th. Use a Latinx brand, and I brought in the Melt Glazed Skin Shearing Finish Powder in the shade Fair. I should have brought in Light because I would have been able to use Light more throughout the year. Now I have to wait to use this in the December months. I can probably get away with using a teeny tiny bit of it now as a highlight. So basically it's a skin finish. I am like choking on my own saliva here. Yeah, this is it here. I'm like, which one's the highlight? I'm not trying to flip you guys off, but it is a very strong finishing powder. So you basically need just a little bit of it, and I'll show you on the bridge of my nose how it can be a highlight. It's very, 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 very light and highlighty. I absolutely love this, but I can't, like, you can see how nice and like glowy it is. So if you want a radiant look, I highly recommend these, but I think I may have to get the medium shade in this because the Fair is just super fair. But I'll definitely still continue using it even if I have to use it as a highlight. But that one I want to use 30 times and I've used it 10, so there's that. Next is for Halloween. Whoop whoop. You guys know I love Halloween. I got my Beetlejuice on. This is October 31st, of course, and it's Halloween themed, something that's released for Halloween or something spooky. And I brought in my Smashbox Monsters of Horror Chucky Cream eyeshadow, which of course I keep it in the box because I love Chucky. I love everything Chucky themed, except I don't buy everything Chucky themed because I know things are kitschy and whatever, but this I had to get. I am so sorry about the coughing, you guys, but I haven't really used this. I'm going to be honest. I've used it twice in a whole year. That just tells me don't buy any more cream eyeshadows. Do not buy cream eyeshadows. I'm telling myself that right now. So 3 more times. I will do my best. I'll probably end up using it on Halloween or like for around Halloween. And then I'll probably use it for some other looks. So maybe we'll see. I'm hoping. I tell myself that. I did buy it just because it's Chucky theme. I'm not gonna lie. I did. Okay? I know it's stupid, but I did. Okay, last but not least, Day of the Dead, which is November 1st and 2nd, which is, you can either use an item from a graveyard theme, like the Emily and Max Project Pan graveyard or Graveyard Project Pan, or you can do from Day of the Dead Project Pan, which is from Kim and myself. We created that project. One of them, ours, is Fantastic Ladies collab, and Emily's is not. And then I decided to go with 14B, which is Clay Skull. Use any clay mask. And I brought in the Bloom Superpower Pore Clarifying Clay Mask. And I don't use masks in the summer, so I have not used it like at all yet. And I wanted to complete it this year. So my goal is to try and use it toward the end of the year, but I know I'm not going to finish it. I know I'm not, but you never know. Never, I shouldn't say never, but I'm trying to be realistic. I just don't use a lot of clay masks, and I have a ton in my turn and burn that I eventually want to use too. So we'll see if I can get that done. Maybe I'll have to do on my décolleté or my legs or something and see if I can, I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, that is everything that I have to share with you guys. I haven't really had too much for updates, but this one was a big one actually. And I'm very proud of all of my progress. I'm happy that I have 1 empty completed and then 3 rollouts. No. Yeah, 3 rollouts and 1 was a declutter. This one is not. I put it with my stuff to put back and it's not to go back. I need to get my poop together. But anyhow, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like and subscribe. I hope you comment down below. Let me know if you guys would like to see any Halloween looks or what kind of stuff you'd like to see from my channel. And I will see you guys in the next video.